dear viewers, welcome back to another episode of Storytelling with Faatiha. Inshallah, in today's episode, I will tell you the story of Journey to the Center of the Earth. Jules Verne has written this, and he has also written Around the World in 80 Days and many other stories. So now I will tell you the story of Journey to the Center of the Earth. Once, there was this man called Professor Lindenbrock. He was a very famous scientist. He had a nephew called Axel. One day, Professor Lindenbrock brought a book and he opened it. This book said that it was very important for its discoveries. And then, when Professor Lindenbrock opened the book, he saw that some pieces of a puzzle almost fell out. So, he tried to figure out that puzzle day and night without any sleep and rest and without any food. And when he figured it out, he saw that it was actually a map to the center of the earth. So, he took Axel with him. They traveled a long distance until they got to their destination, the Sneffels Peninsula of Iceland. Waiting for them on their destination was Hans, who was a man that would accompany them on their journey. While after they traveled, they found that there were 3 passages, but they didn't know which one to choose. So, when the sun's ray hit one of the tunnels, they decided to follow that tunnel. So they climbed that up. But then, Axel got lost, and then he fainted. When he woke up, he saw that there was sky and ocean. Then he was surprised. They were under from the land, but how did they find ocean? How did they find sky even? He was surprised. And after he woke up, Professor Lindenbrock and Axel decided to see all of the wonders, decided to discover these lands, while Hans was making a raft for them to cross the ocean. So, after the raft was finished building, they got on the raft and they traveled across the sea. That's when they saw many marine creatures that turned out to be very, very ancient, that turned out to be from the past. And so then, after they traveled, they finally reached land. And that's when they saw a group of wild elephants. So then, scared to death, they all ran towards a cave. And that's when they saw that the exit to that cave was actually blocked. What they decided to do is they decided to take gunpowder and block down and smash down that exit. So, but because of the smashing down exit, they were actually in a volcano, they turned out, and lava started erupting. So that's when they realized that they were actually in the middle of an erupting volcano. That's when the whole volcano erupted with thousands of lava. And then they all fainted, of course, because they were traveling in lava almost. They were going upwards. But then when they got their sense back, Professor Lindenbrock noticed at once it was Italy. So, since it was finally dry land, they were above the volcano, they were above the center of the earth, they took their way home. And then all was good. And Professor Linden and their journey was soon famous all over the world. Everyone wanted to go in their footsteps and see their own wonders. And that is how the journey of the center of the earth ended. I hope you all enjoyed this. Assalamu alaikum.